Hi everyone, welcome to my first review of the X-Files Season 11. Honestly, I have to say my Struggle 3 was an amazing start. Look at the altering tagline and keep that in mind for the rest of the episode. I want to believe turns in I want to lie.
Sorry, I'm late. The parking garage is locked down for some reason.
Let's get back into Season 10 first and see where exactly Season 11 catches up.
6 weeks ago, we went off the air due to threats.
Everything else
Science
afterwards
fiction,
did never
but
ever
a
happen.
science fact.
No
A
dying
legitimate
Mulder on the damn
and
bridge.
verifiable discovery of
Thank you for
alien
scaring the shit
DNA
out of me.
That's in virtually every American citizen.
I think you know.
And here
who
we
I
see
am.
Scully's vision of the possible future.
You'll be dead yourself within a week.
Did anyone else notice the missing dates and locations?
What I know right now is that she has extremely abnormal brain activity.
Abnormal how?
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? So, it's obviously Scully's turn now.
This part, the signal. I mean, I'm reading what's
Well,
flashing.
Morse code reading Skinman is a bit too much for my taste.
Him.
What do we have here? Walter Skinner is wearing a wedding band? So will we get to see Mrs. Skinner as well?
Starts the pandemic.
Yes, Mulder said
seizure.
honey.
The
Indeed.
pandemic. The
Not my
pandemic,
discovery
the
though.
pandemic. Smoking man is
This scene
behind
shows how much the trailer
dead.
tried to mislead us.
Spartanburg,
Not
South
William
Carolina.
unleashes hell on Earth.
From where he unleashes hell on earth.
Oh, and this is kinda cute. Finally, a Mulder, it's me again. Who do we have here? Jeffrey Spender with an almost perfect face again.
All we want is the boy.
Who would have guessed?
Had certain patients, products of these experiments, casualties. I've also seen things that could only be described as superhuman.
I'm not a part of any experiments.
Excuse me? Did you just
So
forget
there's
her
a
whole
man
history?
behind this.
And Mulder's forgotten it too? That's odd. Here we can see another of Scully's premonitions or seizures. This brings up the question why she hasn't had any before. Is it just a new idea which has never been scripted before? Or has it something to do with the actual events? And there we see William, finally. I really wouldn't mind if it will be Miles Robbins. Wait, why is Spender's mobile number saved in Mulder's contacts? Now we're gonna learn something we never heard of before. Spender Jr. knew all the time where William was. I would have expected Monica, but who knows, maybe she's involved too.
What are you doing here?
Someone came at me,
What do you mean came at you?
trying to find your son.
I need to know where he is.
You made me promise to hide your son, to never tell you, to never tell anyone where he was. Your son was never to be found.
Why go after the boy now?
Maybe they know he's your weakness.
That's interesting.
My plans are airtight. And even if they were to get out, they would be dismissed as so much fake news.
There is the political reference I waited for.
These are people you're killing.
I'm just cleaning the mess.
Doesn't
that
Monica
they
seem to be
made.
forced to work with old Smokey?
Doesn't mean we won't hate you.
I've endured more hatred than you'll ever know. It's a secret only you and I know.
Which is what?
I think you're in love with her.
Yep. I suspected this a long time.
I worry for her. I always had Mulder to protect her.
That is slightly misleading. Two conspiracy couples which kinda look alike, and now we have two so-called future plans. A space colony to which Mr. Y and Erica invited Mulder and William, but not Scully, and the extermination of humankind for which the smoking man plans his survival with Scully, William, and a small group of selected people, but not Mulder.
History, Mr. Mulder.
And why you have to kill him?
The threat is that you'll never see your son again.
And while they were adventuring in Cuba and
Anyone
Vietnam
wondered where
and
the black
Central
oil
America,
originally comes
I
from?
was busy in the Nevada desert, dissecting, reverse engineering, playing God with life forms, the stuff of science fiction.
This guy reminds me of an old friend.
As your executioner, I show you my true face before I kill you.
Please tell me why there are non-sterile skull pads and dental instruments next to Scully's bed. And there he is, as always, just in time to rescue Scully. This scene brings another episode to my mind. I love the hidden allusions to old times. Okay, shippers, just take a sec and enjoy the beauty of this MSR moment, even though it makes me really suspicious, as this is a Chris Carter episode.
The smoking man didn't send him.
How do you know that?
Because the smoking man won't harm me. He's held my life in his hands. My visions are from William. I don't know how, but I know that he's guiding me. And you.
I'm here to offer you a deal.
I don't make deals.
This is a waste of time.
I bet the CSM uses Skinman as his puppet again.
Immunity to it.
In return for what?
Find me the boy, Mr. Skinner. Dana and I have a history.
And now we see
Very
Chris Carter's little fan wit, how he edited into
back
what he
17
needed.
years.
Following this, I added the scenes from Enemy as we know it.
Glad you came. We'll need to take a trip.
I'm here.
It'll require a few days.
You drugged me.
I did nothing of the sort.
How the hell did I get out of my clothes and into bed?
We carried you, my housekeeper and I. You'd been up for over 30 hours. You were delirious. You can ask her.
I don't know what you're up to.
I'm glad you came.
Whoa, back then he was already talking about his legacy. Points to the fact Chris Carter really planned this from back then.
In the end, a man finally looks at the sum of his life to see what he'll leave behind. Most of what I worked to build is in ruins. And now that the darkness descends, I find I have no real legacy.
So you want to use me to clear the slate?
But using her for what
To
exactly?
make you a respectable person. It won't work.
How many people in the world are dying of cancer? And here we are wasting time with the past.
I'm here. Where is it?
This miracle cure of yours.
We'll need to take a trip. It'll require a few days.
I'll get back to you.
See, Mr. Carter? She's not so eager to take a trip with him. As I said, fanvid. He might have not removed the recorder because it won't be of any assistance to her, as she has no clue what's going on.
How do you take your coffee?
Unadulterated, thank you. You drugged me.
I did nothing of the sort.
How the hell did I get out of my clothes and into bed?
I carried you. You'd been up for over 30 hours. You were delirious.
That's
We wanted
different
to
as
make you
well in
comfortable.
Struggle 3. He said, me and my housekeeper, remember?
Where are we?
Milford, Pennsylvania.
Well, that wasn't part of the deal. I don't know what you're up to.
You impregnated her?
With science, Mr. Skinner.
I'm asking, who's the father?
I am. William is my son.
That was shocking at first. And then I remembered the taglines. I want to believe, I want to lie. So it is either a lie, just to manipulate Skinman, who of course will report to Mulder immediately, and this truth will crash Mulder. Well, he isn't part of the CSM's agenda anyway, or it will lead to something completely different. My theory is that he hadn't raped Scully in any way possible, neither literally nor scientifically. In my opinion, he might have activated the chip in her neck, and then 2 episodes later, there were the events of all things. Think about it. Thank you for watching.